Hi, welcome back everyone to Maria's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make bread enchiladas. This recipe was passed down from my husband's grandmother. I don't know if she actually made it up or where she got it from, but it is very different. It's going to take potatoes, which isn't your normal red enchilada recipe. Okay, the first thing you're going to need to do is go ahead and make the tortilla recipe. It's going to be in a link down in the description area. Okay, I'm going to show you a little later how to put the sauce together, but right now we got to hurry up and get these potatoes boiling. Okay, I went ahead and rinsed about 6 to 8 small potatoes. I went ahead and cut them into about an inch and a half size, and now we are going to put them in the pan, and you need to make sure that the water is above the potatoes. You're gonna wanna check them after the 10 minutes, and then I'll show you how to do that when they're done. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes for me, and I'm gonna go ahead and just look at them and check them. I can tell that they're still hard because your fork will not be able to go through the potatoes, so it looks like another 5 minutes. Okay, it's been 15 minutes. I'm gonna turn the flame off. I'm gonna go ahead and pull some out so you can see. You can see that they're falling apart. They're not completely smashed, but that's how you want them, because they're going to just be smashed a little. They're perfect. So now we're going to go ahead and just drain them. I'm going to pull it over here and just pour it in there. Drain all the water out. It doesn't have to be completely dry. Put them back in the pan and bring them back over. And we're going to go ahead and put like about a teaspoon of butter inside. We're going to go ahead and put just a dash, I'd say half a teaspoon of salt, and maybe about a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. So we're just going to actually just mush this up, and not to complete mashed potatoes, but just to mash them up a little bit. That's exactly how they did it. And just toss it, get it blended, and that is it right there. We're gonna set that aside. I'm gonna show you how to do the sauce now. And I tried to get it down to close to exact measurements, but it is very difficult because we just put it in our hand like this and we say, oh, about that much. So I'm gonna say about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Throw it in there. About a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, throw it in there, and 1 whole can of tomato sauce. That we do know, we do know it's 1 can. And then we are going to go ahead and get 2 to 3, I'm gonna go ahead and put 3 tablespoons of, this is California chili powder. 1, 2, 3, and there you go, about 3. And then we're going to go ahead and put the water. This is 2 cups of water, I do know that. I'm going to pour it all in, and the last thing you're going to do is just a dash of the garlic salt, just 1 dash, and we are going to stir it up, and that is your sauce right there. It's going to be watery. It's not like a very thick sauce. It's kind of a little bit watery, and that's about as close as I could get to her recipe, so just try this. Okay, we're back to the last step. We're gonna go ahead and assemble them. Let me take a drink of my coffee first. Okay, you already have your tortillas made, you already have your potatoes made, you already have a little bit of beans made. You don't have to use the beans because she didn't always have them, but they're optional. But they taste delicious with both of these together. So the first thing you're going to do is start your flame to about, I'd say a low medium. You're going to put about 2 tablespoons of oil, and we're going to let that heat up for a little bit. We're going to swirl it around, make sure it gets all over the pan, because you want to just basically fry the tortilla just lightly. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to let it heat for just about a minute. It looks like it's ready. I'm going to go ahead and get the tortilla. You're going to actually just put it in the sauce and push it down like this. You're going to go ahead and get a spoon and kind of try to grab some of the red sauce. You can actually just get a little container too and put a little bit of more red sauce on top because we like them a little red. You're letting it fry a little bit on one side. Maybe, I'm going to say about, I don't know, 30 seconds. Maybe 30 seconds or less. And then switch it around. Let's go ahead and turn it over. And it's a little bit light. I'm going to add a little more sauce on top. You know, that's where you got to play with it. Because if you want a little darker, you can actually put a little more sauce on top and it'll make it a little redder. I like mine really red. So it's boiling. And it looks like we're going to be ready to take it out. I'm going to turn it over one more time because I want it to cook a little more. Get a little more sauce on top. You turn it over. And we're going to be ready to take that out. And there you go. Okay, here it goes. Taking it out. We're putting it right here. I'm going to turn the flame off actually right now just to show you. I'm going to move this out of the way. And move all this out of the way. And I'm going to push this back. Okay, first thing we're going to do is put our potatoes. We're going to want to kind of line them up across. Potatoes, I know, very different. I actually thought about this earlier when I was going to make this, that this actually could be a vegetarian dish because it's potatoes and beans, and there's no meat in this enchilada. I'm going to put beans, and then we're going to go ahead and grab some cheese. I did shred about 2 cups of cheese. Ow, and this is going to be hot here. I'm going to have to do it with my hands. You're going to roll it over, and they're really fat. These are really fat enchiladas. I'm going to go ahead and put some cheese on top, and now I am going to make one with just the potatoes by itself. I'm going to have to dip it in the sauce. I'll move this back over here so you can see up close. And move this out of the way. I'm going to grab this and press it down. And I'm going to actually put a little bit more oil because each time you fry one, you're going to have to put more oil. This is not a low-calorie recipe. I just want you to know. But I am using olive oil, so that's a good oil. And I'm going to put a little more sauce on top. And we're going to let it fry for a little bit. Yes. Let it fry for about a good 30 seconds. Turn it over. I'll swirl it in the red sauce. I'm going to let it cook for a little bit because you want the sauce to get into the tortilla. Okay, looks like I'm going to take it out. I just want to swirl it a little more. Make it real saucy. The sauce will start to get a little bit thick. That's what I like. Okay, I'm going to put that one on this side. And I'm going to lower my flame. I've got it on about a medium. I'm going to lower it to a low. Or you could actually turn it off if you want, but we're usually making them so fast, we're putting another tortilla in. This one is just going to be with the potatoes. When I first went to my mother-in-law's, this is actually how I first ate them. I just remember her putting potatoes in, and then cheese inside, and then rolling it up. Ouch! You could use a fork if you want. And then we're going to put more cheese, and then I'm going to continue to make another one, and then I'll melt the cheese and I'll show you how it's going to look. They are done. They're completely melted here. Now I just want to let you know, I put them in the microwave for about 1 minute to melt these, but you can also leave it like this and just sprinkle the cheese on and not melt it in the microwave if you don't want to put it in the microwave. So here they are. I'm going to go ahead and try it. Okay, thank you everyone for watching the show. I've got my scripture of the day, 1 Peter 4:8. Above all, love each other deeply, because love covers over a multitude of sins. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I really appreciate it. And bye everyone. Stay tuned to the next Maria's Kitchen.